Science is more than a body of knowledge. It's a way of thinking.
Science and technology are propelling us forward at accelerating rates.
That's right. And if we don't understand it, by we, I mean the general public, if it's something that, oh, I'm not good at that, I don't know anything about it, then who is making all the decisions?
We are becoming an ever more science-based society. And I do believe that you can't have a democracy if there's a whole majority of the general public that is so intimidated by the ideas that need to go into the major decisions that they can't participate. So I think that's one big reason why it's critical for us to communicate science.
What do you think are the hallmarks of good science communication?
Number one is not sacrificing science integrity for the act of communication, and that is a very difficult and delicate line to walk.
Jacques Cousteau said, "People protect what they love." I want to share with you today what I love most in the ocean.
So now what we understand is that all bacteria can talk to each other. They make chemical words, they recognize those words, and they turn on group behaviors.
Can you see they're getting a little richer, but the number of babies per woman is falling. Look at China, they're falling fairly fast.
What is really spectacular is when you can take high-level science and apply storytelling and all kinds of things that we know help people learn about a subject.
He's got to find himself a babe, and then he's got to latch on for life. And you will note that he's had the good sense to attach himself in a way that he doesn't actually have to look at her. Her bloodstream grows into his body, and he becomes nothing more than a little sperm sac.
You do a lot of wonderful work in the realm of fiction, but there's nothing more exciting than the drama of science.
Science is hard, but it's worth it. It's fascinating, it's enthralling. But if we only talk about the bits that are fun and make bangs and smells and things, then we don't do science justice.
If we burn all of the fossil fuels, more than half of the planet will be uninhabitable by humans.
Once carbon dioxide is emitted into the atmosphere, it stays there for decades, for centuries, even for a millennium or longer.
Look at that.
The actions we take or fail to take today are committing our children, our grandchildren, and future generations to climate change indefinitely. That's why action is needed now.
The ocean heated up, and the hot spot formed right over the Phoenix Islands for 6 months, and it basically killed 60% of the coral.
If you understand the science, you see that we do have an emergency. We have a crisis, but it's not obvious to the public.
50 years ago, when I began exploring the ocean, it seemed at that time to be a sea of Eden. But now we know, and we are now facing paradise lost. I wish you would use all means at your disposal to ignite public support to save and restore the ocean, the blue heart of the planet. Now is the time.